You can't keep me.
Alright, seeing us sleep here. This is the first time doing a voiceover, so if it's not up to par, cut me some slack. That's the reason I don't usually do these. Anyway, here's my standard low-level vanguard build. Just get heavy charge as soon as possible, and then max out assault mastery. I give Jacob squad incendiary ammo, I have my own ammo power, and I give Miranda unstable warp for warp explosions. In combination with Jacob's pull.
I told you to get lost. This thing affects every other.
Now you're going to be seeing some fast forwarding during this video because I didn't want to split it up into multiple uploads. And that was the easiest way to get it down to the 10-minute limit. Anyway, all I'm doing here is applying the squad ammo to all of my weapons beforehand, so that in case I have to switch, I don't wind up switching to a weapon that doesn't have the ammo already put on there, and I'm not wasting another cooldown on that. And then after that, all I'm doing is the pistol doesn't immediately follow the shotgun on the scroll wheel, so what I do is I select them one after another, and then for the rest of the game I just use the previous weapon button instead of the scroll wheel. That right there is why I like to have warp explosions handy. Is even if it doesn't kill anyone, it'll stagger them, and that gives you enough time to go ahead and finish them off if you messed up your charge or whatever. And right here, check my radar, and I can see there's only 3 dots. So I charge the one on the far right because there's cover there, which allows me to immediately just wait right there until cooldown's off, charge the next guy. And it just makes it real easy to string together charges when you're charging people that are near cover. You know, something weird's gonna happen. These guys just pop up out of nowhere. But warp explosion bails me out because 1, they're all standard mobs, so they'll die pretty quickly. And 2, it staggers them, so it gives me enough time to get charged off a cooldown and re-up my shields. Which is the key to Vanguard gameplay, and why I say, you know, if you're not charging as a Vanguard, then you're not doing it right. Because you're not getting, it's a free barrier refill every 5 or so seconds. That's a immensely powerful power to have, and I guess I don't know if it's people don't realize that or what it is, but there you go. Yeah, right there, clearly there's a pyro back there, and if there's one enemy you don't want to charge, it's them. So I just go ahead and pistol snipe them and have Miranda overload them to explode. Now right there, I just looked at my radar and I noticed that there's nobody next to those 2 Vorcha back there, so I went ahead and I charged, as it puts me right here, right next to cover. And if Jacob hadn't teleported, it'd be a better flanking position. And Miranda's still back there, but it would have been better if he'd stayed back there too. Because then the enemy's attention would be split, which is the reason why you're gonna want to flank. Is it messes with the enemy AI. They can't figure out who they want to shoot at. And then right here, it's a group of 4, but they're regular enemies. You can charge groups of standard enemies and normally be fine, especially if you have warp explosion backup, which is it's gonna stagger guys. And right here, I'm not sure what happened. When I was making this video, for some reason, the meta-gel was not working. And clearly I have 3 and I'm mashing the button, but it just wasn't working. I have no idea why. This next part is just going to be fast forwarding through the dialogue with Morden and all that junk. You wind up getting the Carnifex at this point, but even though the Carnifex is usually my primary pistol, I wind up switching back to the Predator here because you're doing a lot of pistol sniping at this point. I did this mission before doing Kasumi, so the only SMG I have is the Shoryuken, and that thing is very inaccurate. There's no point in trying to snipe with that, so I just pistol snipe. So I switched back to the Predator since it has a higher ammo count. And here, of course, you can see the pyro, so I'm going to go ahead and get him out of the way early. And then you're just continuing to do the same things I've been saying all video. Is charge guys near cover, use charge to flank. Just charge another guy near cover. And then right here, look at my radar. You can see there's nobody right next to that guy. So I'm going to go ahead and flank him. See, now he's dead. That guy's not even looking at me. And neither is that one. And you get situations like that in this game all the time. Like, people try to make it seem like this is a isolated incident. Look at any of my other videos. You get flanking opportunities constantly in this game. And right here, again, it's a pyro. I'm not going to charge. So I run up here, and the reason I don't charge immediately is look at all those guys up there. Yeah, most of them are Vorcha, but you still don't want to charge them. That's like 6 dudes in total. So I wait until these guys are on the floor, then I charge. There's 3 guys, and it sets me up right here, right behind cover. And had there been more guys, I could have just taken cover on the other side. So it would have been fine either way. Which goes back to what I was talking about earlier, that a lot of people make the assumption you have to know these maps backwards and forwards to play well as a Vanguard. That's simply not the case. If you can make any kind of use out of your radar, then you can do anything I've been doing in this video. But that's really all you have to do. You look at your radar, spot the guys that are by themselves towards the rear. And those are the guys you want to charge. And if there's no one by themselves towards the rear, then just charge guys near cover. And it doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3 of them. If they're near cover, because at worst, you're going to kill a couple of them, then you just go into the cover that's got cleared up. And it's the same thing that I'm doing down here. I mean, it's a guy all by himself, right next to cover, charge. See, and right there, you could already see it was a pyro. So I'm not going to charge at him. I'm going to go ahead and blow him up. There's 2 more guys coming. See, isolated. Go ahead and charge him. And I mean, you can see they're coming in through the door on the right. So it's not going to be smart to charge directly to that door. You don't know what's coming out of there. And you can see that. That's not having knowledge of the map. That's common sense. You can see they're coming from the right-hand side. There's got to be a door there. And that's pretty much it right there. There's the keys to Vanguard play. Charge guys near cover. Charge guys that are flanked. Charge guys that are isolated.